A woman, Isner, Sunny Leon, is lying on the grass and near death. Before she dies, her voice states that she wants to ask forgiveness for her sins. The film then flashes back to 6 months. Udharan. Isner, a former pornographic actress, is approached by intelligence officer Ayan Thakur, Arunodaya Singh, Aryan and his father security chief Guru Saldana, Arif Zakaria, want to hire Isner as the honey trap and help them retrieve critical information from Kabir Wilson. Randeep Hooda, Isner's ex-boyfriend. Kabir used to work for the intelligence agency but went rogue and now operates as a hitman. Udharan Chennai. Isner tells Ayan and Guru Saldana how she met Kabir 6 years ago. At the time, Kabir still worked for the agency. During one of his missions, he met Isner, who was unknowingly being used to smuggle drugs into a nightclub. That evening, Isner followed him home and handed him a love letter written in her own blood. They started dating until one day Kabir disappeared without telling Isner where he went. Although she desperately tried to find him, she was unable to and resigned herself from ever loving anyone again. Udharan. After Isner agrees to the mission, she is taken to a residential colony in Sri Lanka, where Kabir has been living as a musician for the last few months. Isner and Ayan go undercover as an engaged couple, with Ayan pretending to be Karan Rajput, APR representative. To prepare, Isner is given a book with a detailed backstory on how she and Karan met. Isner is then tasked to go to Kabir's house and introduce herself as his new neighbor. When Kabir sees Isner, he slams the door on her, which upsets her. Kabir tries to approach her the next day but she angrily throws a rock at him. He follows her and writes, "Sorry," on her window in his blood but quickly walks away when he gets a phone call. Udharan. Guru Saldana's team tries to extract the information themselves but are killed by Kabir. Saldana narrowly escapes. Ayan plans to steal data from Kabir's laptop and asks Isner to distract Kabir. She sends a letter to Kabir telling him that she wants to meet him. After Kabir leaves his house, Ayan breaks in to steal the data. However, when he copies the data from Kabir's laptop, it triggers a silent alarm. After receiving an alert on his phone, Kabir hurries back to his house. Ayan narrowly escapes with the data, but he later discovers that it had all been falsified information. After Ayan tells her how many people Kabir has killed, Isner promises she will bring Kabir down. Kabir's trusted friend Sumit suspects that Isner is involved with the intelligence agency and warns Kabir about her. Kabir tells him he has no reason to suspect her. Kabir proposes to Isner and asks her to move in with him and leave Karan. Isner accepts his proposal, thinking it would be beneficial to their mission. Ayan, who has since fallen in love with Isner, gets angry when he finds out. Isner tells him she believes she'll be able to steal the data more easily when she moves into Kabir's house. He agrees and she soon moves into Kabir's house. Kabir asks Sumit to find a priest to conduct the marriage. However, Sumit accidentally reads a text message from Ayan on Isner's phone, proving his suspicions that she's working with the intelligence agency. He attacks Ayan and tries to kill him, but instead is killed himself when Ayan shoots him. Ayan meets up with Isner to discuss the mission. He warns her that Kabir might try to kill her when he finds out that Sumit has been murdered and she is involved. Ayan gives her poison and asks her to mix it into Kabir's drink. When Isner is not at home, Kabir goes to Ayan's house and notices Sumit's hearing aid on the floor inside. Kabir breaks into the house and ends up discovering the book with the story Isner had told him about how she met Karan. He finally believes that Isner is working with the intelligence agency and waits for her. When she returns home, she offers to make him coffee. However, She blends the poison Ayan had given her into the coffee she serves him. Kabir tells Isna that years ago, he had left Isna because he had found out during a sting operation that some of the intelligence agency operatives, as well as some politicians and officers, were corrupt. Not wanting to work for a corrupt organization, he had shortlisted them and then killed them. He tells Isna that he's a patriot. Uddharan Chenne. Dumping out the poisoned coffee undrunk. Kabir tells Isna that Guru Saldanar is corrupt and that his team consists of impostors who are after incriminating data, which Kabir keeps stored on a hard disk. He states that Guru Saldanar is running an unsanctioned operation to retrieve the information and will kill Isna once he gets the hard disk. Kabir asks Isna to escape and offers her a new passport, tickets, and access to an account maintained at a Swiss bank from which she can withdraw unlimited money. Isna does not believe him though, and when Kabir kisses her, she shoots him in the stomach, after which he dies, running away with the hard disk containing the original data. She goes to Guru Saldanar and hands over the hard disk. However, she is quickly surprised to discover that Kabir was telling the truth and Guru Saldanar is indeed corrupt. He tells Isna that after the mission, she was supposed to have been killed. Ayan was given this responsibility, but he had changed his mind as he had fallen in love with her. As Guru Saldanar tries to kill Isna himself, Ayan tackles him and kills him instead. Uddharan. Ayan asks Isna to give him the hard drive and come with him to start a new life together in Europe. Isna declines his offer and tells Ayan that because of his lies she killed the love of her life, an innocent man who blindly trusted her. She tells him that she would rather die with Kabir than spend another day alive with Ayan, and attempts to leave with the hard disk. Ayan threatens to shoot Isna if she doesn't change her mind. After Isna ignores him and leaves the house, Ayan follows her out in the yard and shoots her in the back. After she falls down, Ayan approaches her and turns her over. Still alive, Isna, who was still holding the gun with which she killed Kabir, shoots Ayan twice in the chest and instantly kills him. Uddharan Chenne. Before dying, Isna sees a vision of Kabir, who tells her he forgives her. She tells him that without him, heaven is not a heaven, and with him, she has no reason to be afraid of hell. The film ends as Isna dies. Uddharan.